Welcome to our YouTube channel, where we dive deep into books that can transform your mindset and help you achieve greatness. Today, we're exploring The Achievement Habit by Bernard Roth. This book is a practical guide to breaking free from self-imposed limitations and turning your dreams into reality. Bernard Roth, a prominent professor at Stanford University, draws on his experience in design thinking and psychology to present a fresh perspective on achieving success. In The Achievement Habit, he introduces readers to the concept of taking action and leveraging the power of behavioral design to create the life they desire. So, let's dive into the summary of this incredible book. But before we dive into the content, I kindly request a moment of your time to appreciate this video by liking it, subscribing to the channel, and ringing that notification bell. Your support means a lot to me. Thank you so much. One of the central themes of the book is the idea that we are all capable of achieving our goals if we take responsibility for our choices and beliefs. Roth encourages readers to shift their mindset from one of passivity to one of proactive problem solving. By adopting this approach, individuals can overcome obstacles and reach their full potential. Roth provides practical for developing a bias towards action, such as setting specific goals, breaking tasks into manageable steps, and maintaining a positive attitude in the face of challenges. He also emphasizes the importance of taking risks, learning from failures, and adapting to changing circumstances. Roth lays out various practical strategies for developing what he calls a bias towards action. For instance, he suggests setting specific, achievable goals and breaking them down into smaller, manageable steps. Let's take an example. Imagine you're aspiring to run a marathon. Instead of being overwhelmed by the full distance, break it down. Start with a short run, then gradually increase your distance. By doing this, you create a positive feedback loop that keeps you motivated. By reading The Achievement Habit, you will learn how to redefine success on your own terms, cultivate a growth mindset, and build the resilience needed to navigate life's ups and downs. This book is a valuable resource for anyone looking to enhance their problem-solving skills, boost their creativity, and create meaningful change in their lives. Failure is another major topic Roth addresses. He argues that failure should not be seen as a dead end but as a learning opportunity. The fear of failure often holds people back from trying new things. Roth emphasizes that we need to reframe our relationship with failure. Treat it as a natural part of the learning process, analyze what went wrong, and adapt accordingly. This mindset enables continuous growth and progress. Another significant concept in the book is the importance of taking responsibility for your actions. Roth introduces the idea of excuse-free living. We often fall into the trap of making excuses for why we can't achieve something, be it lack of time, resources, or skills. Roth challenges us to take ownership of our circumstances. By doing so, we empower ourselves to find solutions rather than get stuck in a victim mentality. Visualization techniques are another tool Roth discusses. Imagine yourself achieving your goals. This isn't just wishful thinking. Studies show that visualization can activate the same brain areas as real experiences. By visualizing success, you prepare your mind for the actions needed to achieve your goals. So, what are the benefits of reading The Achievement Habit? Firstly, you'll learn to redefine success on your own terms. Success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept. Roth encourages you to identify what truly matters to you and to pursue those goals with vigor. Secondly, you'll cultivate a growth mindset. The book provides tools to embrace challenges, persist through obstacles, and view effort as a path to mastery. Additionally, you'll build resilience. Life is unpredictable, and setbacks are inevitable. Roth's strategies help you bounce back stronger and keep moving forward. Finally, you'll enhance your problem-solving skills and boost your creativity. The principles of design thinking encourage out-of-the-box thinking, allowing you to tackle problems with innovative solutions. The Achievement Habit by Bernard Roth is a self-help book that emphasizes taking action to achieve your goals. It provides practical advice for overcoming mental barriers and developing a problem-solving mindset, ultimately leading to success. Big dreams that never come true? Long list of things to do, but you spent half the morning on Facebook? The Achievement Habit is all you need to light a metaphorical rocket under your desk chair. With its down-to-earth revelations and simple instructions, It's easy to apply to the life you already have, and bound to get you closer to the life you want. The Achievement Habit by Bernard Roth is a thought-provoking book that offers valuable insights on how to overcome obstacles and achieve success. Here's why this book is worth reading. Packed with practical strategies and exercises, it empowers readers to take action and develop a mindset of achievement. By combining academic research, personal anecdotes, and real-life examples, the book provides a comprehensive and relatable perspective on achieving goals. The book's engaging narrative and thought-provoking ideas make it anything but dull, leaving readers inspired and motivated to take charge of their own success. Here is a sentence showcasing the greatness of a quote of this book. Achievement is a muscle, and once you learn to flex it, there's no end to what you can accomplish in life. Bernard Roth. Those are the individuals who truly deserve to immerse themselves in this extraordinary book. Anyone who feels stuck. People with a life goal but no plan. Chronic procrastinators. The 22-year-old college student who's been meaning to tackle a big project but hasn't gotten around to it in 4 years of college. The 43-year-old executive who spends a lot of time at conferences but feels her network of contacts is kind of shallow, and anyone who says but a lot. The Achievement Habit shows you that being an achiever can be learned by using the principles of design thinking to walk you through several stories and exercises, which will get you to stop wishing and start doing. Here are 3 things to learn from the Achievement Habit. Stop giving reasons, they're just another form of excuses. Swap but for and in everything you say. Don't network, make real friends instead. Ready to become an achiever? Here we go. Lesson 1. Reasons are just another form of excuses, so stop looking for them. Have you ever been late to a meeting? Of course you have, everyone has. Chances are, the 2 minutes before you entered the room your mind was racing through your journey of getting there, looking for anything and everything that might have potentially caused a delay. Was there a lot of traffic? Did your car make funny noises? An old lady stopped you to ask for directions? Magically, your brain always finds a reason. So when you enter that room, you can feel relieved and just say, "Sorry guys, insane traffic today." Here's the problem. You knew about all these eventual delays. You knew the traffic would be a problem. Your car's been acting up for weeks, and being asked for directions can always happen. You simply didn't make the meeting enough of a priority to leave as early as you needed to in order to get there on time. That's because in most of all cases, the reasons we assign to certain events are really just correlations, not causations. For example, you might tell a friend you don't have time to help, but in reality you just want to finish watching a movie. Later that day, you spill your coffee all over yourself. Of course, your brain instantly jumps to the conclusion that because you lied to your friend, you are now being punished, but really it's just a coincidence. Similarly, someone might call you the very day you thought of them again after a long time. You might already plan your career as a psychic, but in reality you think about 300 people a day, and it just so happened that one of them called you. Your brain naturally assigned meaning to that one person, ignoring all the 299 that didn't call you. So stop looking for reasons everywhere, because they block you from making decisions and actually changing your behavior. Know that most of the things you think are causally linked are really just correlated. Lesson 2. Every time you want to say but say and instead. Reframing is one of Bernie's big ideas in the book. Simply by changing the angle you take to look at a problem, you might make it a lot easier or figure out it's not a problem at all. Here's one exercise in particular which I loved. Instead of saying something like, "I want to watch a movie tonight, but I have to work," say, "I want to watch a movie tonight, and I have to work." When you say the former, you've created a problem that might not even exist because, hey, you can work and see a movie. The latter will instantly make your brain think about how you can do both, instead of sacrificing one for the other, which always makes you feel bad. Dead simple, but incredibly powerful. Lesson 3. Forget networking. Make real friends. Networking. I hate that word. Think about it. Every time you treat someone as a business contact, you lose out on making a true friend. Never approach someone with the angle of, "What can I do for them, so they'll want to do something for me?" Just think like a true friend would. Take yourself out of the equation. How can I help them? The rest will follow. When you come from a perspective of abundance, when you share your wisdom, ideas, and knowledge freely, it will come back to you 10 times over. Stop networking so much and keeping things on a business level. Instead, make more true friends. The author calls this advice from his book Fuzzy Guy Stuff. And I know what he means. The advice is less specific than any equations in a kinematics book for sure, but that makes it all the more helpful. The achievement habit reminded me of books like The One Thing, Do the Work, or Essentialism, where the concepts and ideas are clear to everyone immediately because they're common sense, but the way they're described in the book makes them a lot more accessible. Here are some valuable insights extracted from this captivating book. I believe you will find them highly beneficial. Feel encouraged to explore its wisdom further and let it spark new perspectives and ideas on your journey. 1. The achievement habit is about closing the gap between what you want and what you do. Anyone can become an achiever, but first you have to learn how to just do things. Think about how many people dream of starting their own company, but end up working for someone else. Well, you can learn to close the gap between what you want to do and what actually gets done. Look at it this way. There's a fundamental difference between trying and doing. Imagine you want to take something from someone's hand. Merely trying gets you bupkis. The other person sees you reaching and strengthens their grip. In this case, you didn't use enough force and you didn't act quickly. If, instead of trying, you had simply done, the other person wouldn't have had the time to resist you. The point is, the only obstacle is you. Everything else is just an excuse or a mental limit. If you're not happy with some aspect of your life, you can change it. Because here's the thing. Life is basically an exercise in problem solving. And that's not a bad thing. Problems are opportunities to learn and move forward. And learning how to use problems to your advantage is exactly what the achievement habit is all about. One important aspect of the achievement habit comes from design thinking, a set of practices designers often use in their work, namely an openness to failure. Failure defines pretty much every success story. Even Oprah was fired from her first job as a television anchor. But failure didn't stop her. It motivated her. Of course, for most of us, motivation is the hard part. School trains us to work in order to earn high grades and degrees, but there are no report cards in life. So in adulthood, most of us have to train ourselves to be self-motivated. 2. To become an achiever, stop assigning a fixed meaning to everything in your life. We assign meaning to everything. Whether we're thinking about an incompetent boss or home ownership, we tend to forget the fact that our perception is subjective. Meaning isn't fixed. It's a matter of perspective. For instance, your incompetent boss might wow you tomorrow with some breakthrough idea. And you yourself are similarly capable of reinvention. You might want to say it out loud. No one is just one thing, not you, your boss, your spouse, your children, or your parents. 3. Reasons are just excuses to avoid making decisions and changing your behavior. We always seem to have reasons for everything. Imagine you held the door open for an old lady in the morning. Then later in the day you win the lottery. You might tell yourself that you were rewarded for doing a good deed. But really, your behavior had nothing to do with it. The relationship between those two incidents is correlative, not causal. You might understand that fact on a rational level. And yet, chances are, whenever you're late to a meeting, you probably hunt for some external reason, like traffic on the interstate. But in reality, you knew there would be heavy traffic on your route. You're late simply because you didn't make the meeting a priority. The best way to solve a problem is by reframing it. We often think the road toward some desirable destination is blocked by lack of money, other people, or something else. But as we've suggested, the best way to overcome a perceived obstacle is by reframing our perspective on it. 5. Achievement is rarely solitary. Find ways to learn from others and share your own knowledge. Chances are you won't be able to achieve anything on your own. You'll need help, so seek out people whose accomplishments match your goals. You don't have to follow their path, but you can learn from them. And don't just focus on the positive attributes. Paying attention to negative qualities is also productive. 6. If you want to achieve great things, start identifying as an achiever. What do you think of yourself? Are you an achiever? Well, you should start calling yourself one. Because ultimately, achievement is a matter of self-image. Meaning, if you start identifying as an achiever, chances are you'll start achieving great things pronto. As children, we construct our self-image based on what our parents and teachers tell us. But as adults, it's important for us to truly own our self-image. There are 5 important steps that must be followed in order for this to be successful. Emphasize, try to see the problem from the perspective of the other person. Define problems. Figure out what the exact problem is. Ideate, brainstorm multiple solutions. Prototype, create a plan of action. But make it flexible. Test/feedback, do it. In life, typically, the only one keeping a scorecard of your successes and failures is you, and there are ample opportunities. To be a designer of your own life, you must ask yourself what you want. You must redefine the different meanings in your life. Remember that if you didn't have problems to solve, then you wouldn't have achievements. Failures are not final. You can always find another way to your goal. And most importantly, take action and just do it. Trying to do something and actually doing it are not the same thing. If you just think about doing something and never get to accomplish it, you are most probably stuck by some of your limiting beliefs. So, stop dismissing the positive thoughts and dismiss the negative ones instead. Whenever you feel that the odds are shaking your confidence, think about something else. Even if the chances of success are low, there are people out there that are one of the few. Let's continue exploring the additional quotes of the book to gain further insights and knowledge. For me, real achievement is traveling to a foreign country, learning some of the languages, and finding my way around on my own. Real achievement is learning to be self-sufficient. Real achievement is making lifelong friends. The question of intention lies in all communication. What is it that you intend to communicate? Let people see you as human. Be real. Ask yourself, who would you rather see at your door, a friend or a door-to-door salesman? Achievement can be learned. If you cannot find the answer, it is often because you are not asking the correct question. In conclusion, The Achievement Habit by Bernard Roth is not just a book. It's a blueprint for personal transformation. If you're ready to take control of your destiny and unlock your full potential, be sure to check out this book. You can find the link to acquire a copy of this incredible book in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you found this book summary helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more book summaries and insightful content. And share this uplifting summary with someone who may benefit from hearing them. Leave a comment down below if you've read this book or have any other recommendations for us. Remember, your achievements are within reach. Until next time, stay awesome and keep learning.